All right, I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks now, since I got the bike. What I want to do with it, you know? Do I want to just rebuild it as a stock model? But while I was doing some thinking, I started thinking about, wouldn't it be cool to make this like a scrambler? And I've seen a bunch of them online, some on YouTube. You know, there's a group out of Mexico that does a lot of these, you know, the smaller CCs. This is a 250. They do a lot of 150s or 125s or something like that. But anyhow, that's kind of a look. My challenge here is most of them don't leave the stock tank. Most of them replace the tank with more of a slender tank, and then they chop the seat off somewhere back there, which is cool. It looks good. But I'm trying to see, can I work it in to keeping this tank and keeping this seat, and then just chopping it right there. Delete that air box, right? And then put the K&N air filter on the edge of that carb right there. And possibly get rid of this bar. I'd have to remount that brake cylinder up here somewhere, and then just put a supporting bar here and keep that seat as short as possible. I don't know if I could modify this existing seat. I obviously changed the cover, but I wonder if I could just chop the plastic, change the cover, and would it look good? Could I round it off or block it off somehow to where this transition, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone do it like that. These are just thoughts. The reason I started kind of getting into this, like just kind of building this in a custom way, is I started kind of checking off all the things that need to be done. And some of the things that were obvious are like, this gauge is up here. Those obviously are just, you know, I don't even know that they work. I really don't know if they work or not. It didn't have a battery when I got it. So there's just so much of this stuff that needs to be changed out that I was like, maybe I can just do it custom. I'd have to get some fabricators involved because I don't have a welder. I mean, I can make the cuts with the angle grinder, but I don't have a welder. So maybe I'll find someone who does fabrication in the area and talk to them and see what they think. And then my aunt does really good embroidery and stuff. She's really good with a sewing machine. So I bet if I can get this designed out, this seat cover, she could get real creative and helping me, you know, give it some style. That maybe I could tie the paint job in from the seat to the tank, because obviously this thing's going to need to get eventually stripped and sent to the powder coater and paint and all that stuff. But got to sell that puppy first. I got some people hitting me up a little. I've been dropped the price. You know, I started high to see if I got anyone who really, really wanted this bike. And I got a little bit of traction, but not enough. So I've dropped it down. So hopefully I'll get a buyer on this, and then that'll give me the money I need to start building this guy. The cool part about this one is it's already, the title is already an L version, or I should say the VIN is already a street legal model. So it won't take a lot of work for me to get this registered and get it on the road, which would be fun. That's it. We'll see where it goes.